in the last lecture, we saw 3 different types of graphs. Okay, simple graphs. Yes, who was telling me? Simple graph, no loops.
Multigraph and
Yes, no loops and no parallel edges, right? So before that, we have seen what is a loop and what is parallel, what are parallel edges. Then multigraph. What is a multigraph?
a graph without parallel edges but having no loop.
No, multigraph. Simple graph is no loops, no parallel edges, right? But what is a multigraph? It has parallel edges, but no loops, right? And pseudograph means?
It
A
has
graph,
parallel edges and loops.
Yes, it has loops and parallel edges, both. Okay. So, whatever graph theory we are going to develop, that is mainly for simple graphs. Okay, some results are useful for all the types of graphs, no doubt. Whether it is a multigraph, whether it is a pseudograph, some basic or fundamental results in graph theory, they are applicable for all the types of graphs, such as the handshaking lemma we are going to have now. That is applicable for any kind of graph, okay? But usually, whatever theory we are going to develop further, that time we will be considering simple graphs many times, okay? And that will be specified obviously as per the situation. So please try to understand that. So now today we are going to see the very important and basic result in graph theory, very first theorem of graph theory, that is called as handshaking lemma. Okay, what is this handshaking lemma? The statement, you must remember the statement also, because it has got a specific name. The statement may be asked to you, what is handshaking lemma? State handshaking lemma. So handshaking lemma says that the sum of okay, before that, actually, yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot. We need to understand what is degree of a vertex. Then only we can have this result. Okay, so let us see the concept of degree of a vertex. Okay, so what is degree of a vertex? Degree of a vertex, please write it down. Degree of a vertex is the number of edges incident on that vertex. Okay, degree of vertex is the number of edges incident on that vertex. Now you will ask me, if there are parallel edges, then those many number, that much number will be added. If there is a loop, then we have to count it twice. Okay, so a loop contributes 2 to the degree of the vertex. Okay, so this is very important result. The number of edges incident on a vertex is called as degree of that vertex. What you have to understand is, a loop at a vertex contributes 2 to the degree of that vertex. Okay, have you understood this? Have you understood this?
yes, ma'am.
And now we will have handshaking lemma. the total degree of a graph G is equal to twice the number of edges in G. Okay, the total degree, or sometimes it is written as the sum of degrees of all vertices, sum of degrees of all vertices. Okay, so both are same things. Different books may have different language. The total degree of a graph G is equal to twice the number of edges in G. Why this happens? The proof is very simple. Actually, one line proof is there. Okay. It says that, see, whenever you count any edge, that contributes 2 to the degree of vertices. Okay. Because every edge has 2 end vertices. So whenever you count degree of vertex, if the edge is incident on the vertices A and B, when you will count degree of A, you will count that edge. When you will count degree of B, that time also you will count that edge. So whenever you will count the degree, it will be, the edge will be counted twice, and that's why the total sum is equal to twice the number of edges. We can have proof of this by induction also. Okay. Okay, let us have proof of it by induction. Let me just explain to you with the help of a graph, first of all, what we want to say. Have you written this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now see, for example, we will have the proof after this example. For example, if I draw a graph, okay, let me have a parallel edge also so that you will understand how it works. And let me have a loop also. A, B, C, D. E1, E2, E3, E4, E5, E6. Okay. So there are 4 vertices and there are 6 edges. It's a pseudo graph I have considered. It has both parallel edges and a loop. Now see, when you will count the degree of vertex A, degree is denoted by D. Okay. D of V. So here you may write in the definition of degree of a vertex V, suppose I consider, is the number of edges incident on V. And it is denoted by, there itself you write down please, it is denoted by degree of V. This is the notation, okay. Now degree of A, when I will consider degree of A, which edges are incident at A? Tell me. Or incident on A? Which edges are incident on A? Edges are incident on A means A is end vertex of those edges. Which edges have A as end vertex?
E1, E3, and E4.
E4, correct. E1, E3 and E4. They have A as end vertex, right? That means these edges are incident on A. Do you understand this language?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. So what is degree of A? How many edges are incident on A?
3.
3. So degree of A would be 3. Okay. So now I will calculate degree of B. A पे जो edges incident है वो मैं नीचे लिख रही हूँ, E1, E3, E4. Okay. Now B पे कौन कौन सी edges incident है बताओ? Which edges are incident on B?
E1, E5 and E6.
E1, E5 and E6. Now tell me, E1 I am including here also and in for B also, right? So how many times I am including E1?
2 times.
2 times. Are you getting it? That's what handshaking lemma says. So what is degree of B now?
3.
It is 4. Because a loop contributes to कहा ना अभी? A loop at a vertex contributes 2 to the degree of that vertex. So E6 की वजह से वहां पे 2 डिग्री आई है. E1 3 and E5 4. Are you getting it? Girls, there is no response from your side.
Yes, ma'am.
Only one girl is answering my questions.
Ma'am, once again, can you explain why you have
Yes.
taken 4?
Sanjana, at B you can see a loop
Yes.
and loop contributes 2 to the degree of vertex because it starts from B and it comes back, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And therefore we consider 2 degrees when there is a loop. So ये E6 contributes 2, E1 contributes 1 and E5 contributes 1. So total degree of B will be 4. Okay.
Yes.
Now what is degree of C? Which edges are incident on C?
E2, E3 and
E2, E3 and E4.
E2, E3 and E4. So see, E3, E4 हमने A के वक्त भी लिया था. E3, E4 हमने C के वक्त भी लिया. Now there is no loop. They are parallel edges, so that is fine. That's not an issue. So degree of C is again 3. What is degree of D? Which edges are incident on D?
E2 and E5.
E2 and E5. So E5 is counted here, E5 is counted here, E2 is counted here, E2 is counted here, and E6 is counted only once because it is a loop. Are you getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
But it contributes 2 to the degree of vertex. So degree of D would be 2. So now what is degree of A plus degree of B plus degree of C plus degree of D? 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2. That is 12. And how many edges are there in the graph? Count the edges.
6.
6. So it is 2 into 6, which is equal to 2 into number of edges in G. Okay. So this is how one can verify handshaking lemma. Verification is very easy. Okay. And this holds for any number of vertices, any number of edges in the graph. However the way you draw the graph, okay? आप कोई भी graph ले लो. Okay, you can have any type of graph. You can have a simple graph, you can have a multi-graph, you can have a pseudo graph, you can verify it. Sum of degrees of all the vertices is equal to twice the number of edges. Okay, so I hope all of you have understood this.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we can have proof. Usually we used to give a single line proof that each edge contributes. That is how also you can give the proof. But now today I am trying it differently. We will use induction. Okay, so one line proof also can be given. One line proof क्या होगा इसका? Each edge, just a minute. Each edge when counted, each edge is counted twice while finding the degree of vertices, right? Each edge is counted twice. So each edge has two end vertices if it is not a loop, two different end vertices if it is not a loop. And if it is a loop, we count it twice, the degree as 2. So each edge is counted twice while finding the degree of vertices of its end vertices, you can say. And therefore, sum of degrees of all vertices is equal to twice the number of edges. Okay. So this is written as summation of degree of Vi is equal to twice the number of edges, where I goes from 1 to n. That means degree of, suppose the graph has n vertices, degree V1 plus degree V2 plus degree Vn is equal to twice the number of edges. Now V1, V2, Vn की जगह पे आपके vertices के नाम कुछ भी हो सकते हैं, जैसे मैंने लिए हैं A, B, C, D. This is in general way of writing, okay? So we will prove this result by putting induction on number of edges E. Okay? Finished writing this? Can we have the proof?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Right. So handshaking lemma. Summation degree of Vi is equal to 2E. Vi belongs to V. Okay. G be a graph. Let G V comma E be a graph. Yes. So now proof. So first we will start with null graph, right? Usually in induction we start with n is equal to 1, right? Yes or no? You have done mathematical induction in the first semester. There usually we start from n is equal to 1. But here I am starting from e is equal to 0. n की जगह पे e आएगा. E equal to 0 से start कर रही हूँ because there is a possibility of not having any edges in the graph, right? That is a null graph. Suppose E is equal to 0. That is, G has no edges. Null graph. So on any number of vertices, you can have null graph. So what will be degree of vertices? What will be degree of each vertex? If there are no edges, what is degree of each vertex? See, I'm drawing a null graph on 4 vertices. I have 4 vertices. This is a null graph. Yes or no? N4. The name is N4. So what is degree of V1?
0.
0. V2?
0.
0. Degree of each vertex is 0. There is no edge incident on any vertex. Therefore, degree of each vertex is 0 for all Vi belong to V, right? And therefore, समेशन डिग्री वी आई कितनी होगी? What will be summation degree Vi? That is 0. And that is equal to 2 into 0. That is 2e. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So the result is true for m is equal to 0. Okay? Sorry, e is equal to 0. Therefore, the result is true for e is equal to 0. Finish writing fast, girls. Now we will consider e greater than 0. Okay? That means graph has some edges. At least one edge we can say. Can I go to the next page?
Yes, ma'am.
Only 13 girls are there in the lecture. फर्स्ट लेक्चर में कितने थे रे गर्ल्स?
मैम इतने ही थे सुबह भी.
Too bad. Okay, let it be. Yes. What I was saying now, yes. Now let e be greater than 0. Okay. Now we will choose any one edge. Choose any edge e that is equal to u comma v, suppose. So this we are assuming that the end vertices of e are u and v. Okay. Now we will delete this edge. Okay. Consider the graph G dash. देखो अभी ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं मैंने मैसेज डालने के बाद. Consider the graph G dash obtained from G by deleting edge E. Okay. So initially there are E edges. Now how many edges will be there in the graph? Tell me. Girls, do you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
बताओ. पहले हम assume करते हैं, okay? Before this, let me assume that result is true. हमने assumption नहीं लिखा है ना? Assume that result is true for all E which are less than M. That is, result is true for E equal to M minus 1, M minus 2, etc. Okay? So, my assumption says that degree of Vi is equal to twice the number of edges. Suppose I consider E equal to, if E equal to M minus 1, then summation degree Vi is 2 into M minus 1. Do you understand this? Do you understand my assumption? I am using second principle of induction.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, less than M के लिए मैं result assume कर रही हूँ true है, and then I will prove for equal to M. Okay? So ये हमारा assumption है. Now consider a graph with M edges. M edges. M के लिए हमें result prove करना है. Okay? Now I am consider a graph with M edges. So हमें एक proof क्या करना है? What we want to prove? बताओ, M edges है तो हमें result क्या prove करना है? Summation degree Vi is equal to twice the number of edges. ये हमें prove करना है. Okay? Are you getting it? Are you getting our assumption and what we want to prove?
Yes, ma'am.
If we are assuming that result is true for 100 edges, for a graph which contains 100 edges, ये हमारा assumption है, और हमें prove करना है the result is true for 101 edges, the next number, okay, in the same graph you can say. So now I am considering a graph where I am considering M edges. Now what I am doing, I am deleting one edge from these M edges. So consider a graph G dash from G by deleting an edge E whose end vertices are U and V. That is E is equal to U comma V. ये edge है. E is equal to U comma V, and now I am deleting that edge from M edges. So how many edges are there in G now? G dash. I am deleting one edge from G and I am getting a new graph G dash. So how many edges are there in G dash? Yes.
M minus E.
Huh? M minus E
M
क्यों?
minus
M minus 1 ना. How many edges I am deleting? I am deleting an edge, one edge. Right?
Yes,
How many
ma'am.
edges I am deleting? Only one. Okay? Therefore, G dash contains M minus 1 edges. Isn't it? Answer my question. G contains m edges. I am deleting one edge from that, and I'm calling new graph as G dash. So G dash contains how many edges?
M minus 1.
Yes, therefore G dash contains m minus 1 edges. And therefore, by assumption, what we can say, summation of degree of Vi is twice the number of edges in G dash, correct? We are assuming that result is true for less than m. यहाँ पे हमने assume किया कि नहीं? देखो, ये हमारा assumption है. If the graph contains less than m edges, then result is true. This is what we are assuming. And therefore summation degree Vi is twice the number of edges in G dash. And Vi belongs to V dash, where V dash is the vertex set of G dash. Now tell me, if I'm deleting the edge, I'm not deleting the vertex, right? I'm not deleting the vertices U and V, but I'm deleting the edge E. So एज ई जो थी, एक एज मैंने डिलीट कर दी, उसके एंड वर्टाइसेस यू और वी है. तो अभी मुझे बताओ, नए ग्राफ में डिग्री क्या होगी यू वर्टेक्स की? व्हाट विल बी द डिग्री ऑफ यू इन न्यू ग्राफ जी डैश? उसकी कुछ डिग्री है जी में, उस वर्टेक्स की कुछ डिग्री है जी में. तो जितनी सारी एजेस, द नंबर ऑफ एजेस विच वर इंसिडेंट ऑन यू, फ्रॉम दोज एजेस आई हैव डिलीटेड वन एज. सो व्हाट विल बी द डिग्री ऑफ यू इन न्यू ग्राफ? Will it be degree of u in old graph minus 1? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
एक्सक्यूज मी, मैं बताती हूँ आपको ग्राफ लेके. ये ग्राफ है मेरा, ये मेरा G है, एंड दिस इज माय एज E. इसके डिग्री, इसके वर्टाइसेस है U V W. ओके, नया ग्राफ में ड्रॉ कर रही हूँ G डैश. इसमें मैं क्या कर रही हूँ? आई एम डिलीटिंग एज E. So I am having only these edges, these two edges. The vertices remain same. So what is degree of U in G? U की डिग्री कितनी है G में? What is degree of U in G? How many edges are incident on U? Without your answers, I cannot proceed further. Please try to understand. What is degree of U in G?
2.
2. And what is degree of U in G dash now?
1.
1. Right? So degree of U in G dash is equal to degree of U in G minus 1 आ रहा है ना? Same thing is happening with V. Isn't it? Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ. So U की और V की डिग्री 1 से कम हो जाएगी. Okay? This is minus 1. हाँ? And similarly, degree of V in G dash will be equal to degree of V in G minus 1. Now, We will add all the degrees again. I think it's 10:26. We should stop here. We will continue with the proof in the next lecture. Okay? Okay, girls? Because I need to take your attendance also. Otherwise, yeah.